Welcome to Bourbon and Badges, the podcast, live in Studio 77 from Gastonia, North Carolina, and Calabash, the voice of the uncommon people.
Man, what an intro. Good grief. Okay, I got all kinds of stuff popping up here all of a sudden. All right, man, good deal. Everybody have a great Christmas?
Good. Very good. Very good.
Nope.
Nope. So 3 Santas and 1 Grinch?
That didn't sound good, Hound Dog.
My back went out 2 days before Christmas, and it's been out pretty much ever since.
What does that mean now? Like, can you walk and shit or no?
I can right now. I'm barely able to walk a little bit. I get winded. Feels like somebody's put a hot poker in my back. Just let it sit there.
No shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
I went to the doctor last Tuesday and give me some prednisone and muscle relaxers. Like that's going to do any damn
You didn't say
thing.
pregnant zone, did you?
Nope, prednisone.
Prednisone, not
And,
pregnant zone.
So I've been taking that stuff, and that's about it. I've been laying around, missed like 4 days of work, which is highly unusual for me.
That sucks.
And but I'm feeling a little bit better today than I have.
Yeah,
How
good
did it
deal.
happen?
I wish I could say it happened like something really cool, like I was wrestling a baby dick
Sea
in a
turtle.
bobcat's mouth.
Yeah,
A sea turtle.
But I was making my bed.
the Sea Turtle Brigade.
You were a restless sea turtle, Hound
Yeah.
Dog. Admit it.
Yeah, that's right.
As we get older, we like stand up and turn to walk, and we pull a hamstring.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
you're exactly
That's
right.
as exciting as it gets when you get old.
Very true.
I knew
How'd you do that?
aching
I
pain.
got out of bed. That's how that happened. What? Jesus.
Yeah, there was this. I had this kid to work with us. He got up. He was on light duty. He's like 30 years old. He's on light duty, which for those who don't know, he come in, but he could work a desk, but couldn't go on the road and police. I said, "What's wrong?" He said, "I got up, my knee popped." I said, "Wait, that shit's gonna get better." I said,
Oh,
if I didn't go to work every time my knee popped when I got up in the morning, count me out. I'll be gone. Would
Well,
be
yeah.
working.
They say that you actually had torn the muscle to the point of it, actually pulling and tearing apart, doing something else, and use something like the bed, a simple little turn. That's what actually where breaks it loose. So generally, probably doing something else, and that was just when it just actually pulled loose.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, speaking of something that don't suck, we were
I
out of the
had a good
doghouse.
Christmas. I had a good Christmas. I got to go to North Carolina. And I got liver mush 3 times.
Oh man, that's awesome.
There you go.
Yeah. What else could you ask for?
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Well, tell us about this doghouse we're out of.
Yeah, Double D, you killed my intro, brother. I mean, the segue.
It was liver mush. It's liver mush. I mean,
Well, it is liver mush.
I had to talk about liver mush.
Liver mush is worthy of talk. We're out of the doghouse, man. We're for YouTube.
For now.
Yeah, it ended on the day before Christmas. So
That was our
Christmas came
present.
early, 1 day early.
Guys, enjoy it. It's exciting. Enjoy it.
It'll end in about an hour.
Enjoy every second of
Yeah,
it.
we're not giving up Rumble. You can still find us on Rumble and all the audio side. So we know we're not
Give
giving
it
up
an
on all
hour.
that stuff.
Give it an hour.
What are you guys drinking?
It's like guys who get out of jail. And when they get out of jail,
Yeah.
they go to the store and they fucking rob it, and then they go back to jail. What'd you do? I was fucking hungry, whatever. I'm drinking. I broke open the 1042.
It's a cool bottle, man.
That's
That
awesome
is.
bottle. I'm keeping it even when it's when it's not. I like.
Where'd you get that?
I don't remember. I think it was given to me. In other words, I think somebody. I think I saw him somewhere, and a buddy of mine got him. I think he got it. Could it be South Carolina? I don't know. Like
Yeah, but I
Down
have it
there.
in South Carolina.
down there by Carowinds.
Really?
You know that place? What's that place down there by Carowinds?
Frugal McDougal.
Yeah, Brigham McDougal.
I
That's a
think
big
it might
old
have been
place.
there. It was like that's a long that thing's been sitting over there. I haven't touched it since they came out.
Yeah, God bless South Carolina. Was that Fort Mill? You can
right by
park in
right by Carowinds.
park in one place, one parking space, go to an amusement park, a gun store, a liquor store, and a fireworks store.
And you can get a steak.
Get a steak all from one parking lot.
And you go ride rides and throw it up.
If I was
how
homeless,
much more American
I'd
can it
live
get?
in the bushes over there. That's what the fuck I'd do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you get money because people come in there. They, you probably could panhandle pretty good there too.
Oh yeah, I bet they make a good killing, good living there.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
Well, that's what I'm drinking. What are you fucking guys drinking?
I'll go. Good old Buffalo Trace.
Oh, nice. Can't go wrong.
Nope.
yeah, we talked about that. The leader's changed, hasn't it, Hound Dog?
Yeah, it has. This liter here this is an old liter bottle. It's kind of short and stubby. The new liter bottles are tall and slimmer.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got one down in the liquor cabinet. I hate that I didn't realize to bring that up here and we show the difference.
Yeah. But that's what I got. Is as always, this is a good staple.
And now you guys are already rated those that drank them on a prior show and rated them.
Oh yeah.
You can't not Buffalo Trace. It's just
Yeah,
this
I
one.
think pretty much everybody likes Buffalo Trace on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
about it. It's just daily drinker.
I could rate the 1042 if you want after we see what Dobie's drinking.
I am drinking. It's Dread River.
Never
Buddy
heard
of
of
mine. It's a buddy of mine recommended me. It's out of Birmingham, Alabama. It's the first distillery they've had in 100 years. It is a 60% corn, 30% wheat, 10% malted barley. It's a 90 proof. Says notes of vanilla, caramel, bacon spices. I would say it does have a kind of caramel to it. It's got a little burn, but not bad. I'd get a 7.5. 8.
Daily drinker?
I'd give it 8. I'd give it 8.
Give it
How
eight.
much it cost?
It's about a $50 bottle, but don't judge it by what I pay for it because there's such a high tax on it down here.
Buck's rolling over in his grave. $50
Yeah.
ain't no daily damn.
Yeah. That's like I get
That takes Buck 5 weeks. That's 5 weeks. That's $10 a week.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, you're
That's
right.
a lot of fucking.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
No,
So-
that's paydays. That's 10 paydays. You wouldn't buy that
Yeah.
off payday.
Yeah.
That's only on
Liquor
paydays.
tax-
Pay $10 for a
liquor
bottle of
tax
whiskey.
here is extremely high. I bought a bottle of the kind of like that Gypsy here. It's $51. I bought it in North Carolina like $37. There's just such
Isn't that
a high
crazy?
market on taxes. So I think they listed MSRP around $40, $45. But it's solid. It's really good. I like it.
What'd you say the mash bill was again?
It's 60 corn, 30 wheat, 10 barley.
Oh, I would like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's solid.
good deal.
It's solid. One thing, it's got a little burn, but once you drink it, it's gone. I mean, it's not a lot afterwards. It's not a lot of bite afterwards. It's smooth.
Okay. All right, Slow.
Well, I was going with Rodney, you say you're gonna rate yours, you said?
Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to rate it, but I was going to try and get prepared and give you the mash bill too. I'm kind of pulling it up right now.
All right, man. I'm going to do mine. I was going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to do mine. Segue into our first topic for the night.
I was just going to do mine. Check this cool glass I'm drinking out of. I think we're
Oh
all
yeah,
drinking
we
out
forgot
of
about
tonight.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, how did we get that?
This says Hound Dog. It was a gift from Dobie Dog. Look at that,
Blue rod right here on mine. Yeah.
and it's got a bullet hole in it. So appreciate
I
it.
got
too.
one. I got one a little similar. I should have put Doe Dog, but I found with the canine paw print on it with the blue line,
Yeah.
and I had my two dogs, Justice and Vader, engraved on it.
Oh, that's cool. But I
It's a-
appreciate
it's
it.
a-
Here's to you, brother.
You're welcome.
Yeah, appreciate it, brother. And on the back
yeah.
side, it's got the thin blue line American flag.
And
yeah.
what do we figure out on the blue line before the podcast started?
That's where you fill your bourbon to.
That's where you figure.
Yeah,
bourbon.
so-
Wherever you want to fill it to the top. Now the legs on this particular one I'm drinking now are really nice. The legs are really good. But I will say this too. There's a company called Ben Shot. They've got all kind of different commemorative glasses like that. They've got them for hunter. They got them for firemen, Marine Corps, different types, and they all have. You can get them with a golf ball, it's to beer glasses, rocks glasses, whatever. If you have one, don't put it in the dishwasher.
All right.
Wash it by
Well, I
hand.
tell you, hopefully one day we'll get to the point they'll start sending stuff just to try out on the show. And
Well, if Dobie Dog's good for one thing, it's good for whiskey glasses
That's
and
right.
cups.
And good conversation.
No.
From
But
time
yeah,
to
this
time.
one I got is a good one. I like it.
Yeah.
yeah, Dobie Dog, you're a good conversation to talk to and talk about.
Hey, it's mutual, you know. It's, I would expect nothing else.
See, when you're on the podcast, when you're on the show, we talk to you. When you're not, we talk about you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they don't.
Well,
I expect.
I don't expect anything different.
Yeah.
Not a bit. So what
All
you
right,
got,
man.
Rod?
No mash bill, but the 1042, which we already talked about, cool looking bottle.
Yeah,
Flag.
describe that to our listener on our listener sides.
Yeah, it's a bottle. It's short. Looks almost like a little barrel with a stub on top to pour out of. It's got 1042 on it, which is end of watch 10 code. It's got an American flag with the blue line through it. It's a bourbon whiskey. It's a 46 alcohol by volume, which makes it 92 proof. So it's a little bit stout. And when I drink it though, it's not like painful. Got a little bite to it, and a linger bite. Like I still have the bite, like right now. Like it's not a short-lived bite.
Hangs around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, some people might go, "Oh, I kind of like it." You're drinking fucking bourbon when you drink it. Like you can, but it's not like a killer. So I like it, and I looked up the price point. It looks around $40. So it's a little bit high for me. Well, not for you fucking rich guys, Dobie. $50 there, bro.
I have to. It's the taxes.
Nobody's got that police pension fund. So,
But if I had to take a guess, I'd say it's had some rye in it. When you say Hound Dog, because it's got that
It's got a
long
little
lingering bite.
Little peppery taste to it.
Yeah, and it's your tongue's a little numb. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing, guys. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's not.
well,
bad.
you can't say it because your tongue's numb.
Yeah. But it's nice because I don't think it would take much to get a little buzz going on, you know. So you come home, have a couple drinks of that, probably put you at ease. Taste wise, I'd give it it's got a little bite to it. So if you like that, I'd give it a 7.
Ah.
Taste wise, it's a little bit high priced for that. Like for me, $40, but taste wise, it's about a 7. But I guess the price would put me at like a 6.5, just below a daily drinker, just because it's a little bit high.
Just cause price.
Yeah.
Well, I tell people
I'm
too.
a huckster.
Yeah, you talking about the high proof, get you there a little quicker. That's why I tell people when they say, well, I drink beer. Why do you drink whiskey? What's the difference between taking a bus and taking an Uber? Uber's going to get you there so much quicker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and sometimes, I mean, I don't want to, speaking for myself, takes me 10 or fucking 12 beers to fucking,
Yeah.
And I'm not proud of it. Not proud of it. Just, I'm a big guy. I've been drinking my whole fucking life,
Oh, you're a big guy. So alcohol by volume in that can's different alcohol by volume in your big old body.
And two, beer, like as I've gotten older, beer makes me feel full.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
I don't.
That's why I don't.
Now,
drink
if it's summer on the beach, a different story.
Work it in the yard.
Coors Light all day.
Don't
Coors
get
Light
me
all day
wrong.
long.
But my point is this: when each beer you drink, whatever, I drink a drink, 3 or 4 or 5 of these, which is that much, and then you get your groove on, as opposed to 12 to 16 fucking beers when you're drinking 96 ounces of fucking beer instead of 16 ounces of fucking 1042.
Yeah,
Then you drink.
I agree.
Then you got to go piss all the time.
Yeah, I mean it's just a hassle. It's just a lot easier just to drink that, and it goes by a lot quicker. So if you're looking for,
Well, guys, I don't mind telling you, me being 49 years old, I have never ever drank a beer.
Straight out liar, fucking liar.
About my age of the beer.
Both.
Well, you know what they say? The camera adds weight, doesn't it? Don't age you.
Yeah, adds where it takes age off you. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You can't see the gray, Yeah, but 1042 is not bad. It's real good. So,
Yeah,
I'll tell
actually,
you
a
this, I am
collector
very
bottle,
pleased
sure.
with this one.
and the bottle's cool as shit.
it is.
I am very pleased with this one. I will be getting this one more often.
They have a good deal. Yeah, so
I do have, before we get too deep, I do have one toast before we go home.
toast it, baby, toast it.
So tomorrow, I'm doing it. It's a little early, but we'll be late next week. The January 5th, tomorrow, would be my father's 86th birthday.
Oh, wow.
Hey. All right.
So happy birthday.
To Mr. W.
Birthday, Dad. Yeah. Excellent.
And I didn't want to miss out on that.
Yeah, well, good deal. Nah, you got to take care of Pops.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Took care
Guys,
of me.
I want to say mine till later because it's going to lead into a segue into our very first topic, but I am drinking Jim Beam White Label tonight. It's their original Jim Beam. I tell you, it's a 225, I think, 225-year-old recipe.
That's why it sucks so bad.
Well, the world's #1 bourbon whiskey, Jim Beam. It is 51% corn, 13% rye, 10% malted barley. So, Hound Dog, I know always good to eat on these things, though, but what do you think? What's the line for a high rye, for it to be a high rye or not be a high rye? And a high rye is when the rye is a second grain in the mash bill.
I think a high rye will be anywhere from 17 to 25.
Oh,
So
17.
13% rye, you think it would not be a high rye?
I wouldn't think.
Be a regular bourbon.
Yeah.
And again, for our listeners and our viewers, a rye whiskey is 100% rye, and a high rye is your first mash bill is the corn.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway, so doing that.
And rye is rougher to drink. Like it's a stingier.
So
peppery
peppery, spicy.
Yeah, for people like my wife wouldn't like a rye because
a lot of people like the rye in mixed drinks because it brings that peppery that.
Yeah,
right.
They say like in an old fashioned, rye is the best thing to put in an old fashioned. Some kind of a rye.
Well, it's that peppery taste is there, but it's dumbed down because of the mix.
Right.
It's when you drink it straight that people sometimes go, oh, unless you're a bourbon drinker, but you're like a high rye guy, so that's just how people like it who drink bourbon. But
yeah, like
I can understand.
I think Dobie's a high rye guy. I think he likes more of the rye stuff.
I do.
Yeah, he takes bucks a lot.
And I didn't know it till I didn't know until I got on the show.
Yeah.
Well, now Jim Beam says you taste caramel, vanilla, wood, grain, and oak. Man, it's just like last week. Remember we done all the cheap bourbon. This is right there with it. It's very flat, very.
And the price point on that?
I think it's right at $16.95 North Carolina price.
Mm-hmm. That's in a daily drinker range.
Yeah, it's definitely get the oak. It finishes real dry, but I'll probably get a 4 on the daily drinker listed. A 4, I would not. I'd use it for a mixer. It's cheap stuff because you can make your own taste.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, 4 on the daily drinker. I'm not getting anything other than the oak that they're talking about on those tasting notes.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, and Rod Nader, let me explain first.
Uh-oh. Are you going to piss me off right in the beginning?
No. I'm not talking politics.
Too late for that. It's already happened.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're talking pre-podcast about different things to talk about. And I said, well, come on, guys. Now here I go. Effing figures.
Did you hear that? Did I say that out loud?
Hey, I tell you, take them old cap stripes off of the old bars. He kills you, don't it? Well, the sergeant says, I don't know there, Captain. Well, let me tell you, pointing at those cap bars, well, I do know. I know where this is going to go. Yeah. Anyway, due to tariffs, not the imports, but exports, Jim Beam saying that the whiskey and bourbon sales down 6%. So they're closing their distillery in Claremont for 1 year. They got 2 other distilleries. And the main production is going to be I had no idea, this is Boston, Kentucky.
3 other distilleries. There's 4 total.
Well, does it get fact checked?
Yeah, it has been fact checked.
So this is my question.
Got a little discrepancy on bourbon and badges.
No, don't sound like a description. I don't sound like I got fact checked there.
It is.
So, instead of having AI, we have HD.
Yeah, Hound Dog slammed the door on that shit.
Yes, he did.
He leaned in too. He went.
I guess he even leaned in
to
make it sound official.
He didn't want me to miss that. He was like,
So
he sat back.
This is my question: are they saying it's because tariffs, or is it really because this is my theory? Because bourbon is a lot more popular than it's been, right? I mean, more people, and there's a lot more choices out there. And Jim Beam doesn't have as much of the market because there's so many other bourbon choices out there.
Well, what it is
Eagles Rare, all that kind of stuff.
When the tariffs came in place, if we pissed the Canadians off, so Canada said, you know what, we're no longer going to import American whiskey, and that's what hurt us, or it's hurting the whiskey industry. And they also they're seeing a trend, back used to be bourbon used to be the old man's drink, and then the young people before our generation, started drinking the mixed drinks, the little fruity fruit drinks. And then Booker Noel introduced the first premium bourbon, which was Booker's. Also was a Buffalo Trace product. Yeah, and they started bringing the high end. The what?
It's Jim Beam product. Booker's not a Buffalo Trace product.
Jeez, fact checked again. What did I say it was?
You said Buffalo Trace.
I'm sorry, yeah, Jim Beam.
Hey, you don't have
Bourbon and
his papers
Badges
in
is
that.
going to be known as fake fucking news if you keep
Yeah,
it
hell
up,
yeah,
Sly.
good
What the hell
God.
you doing, dude?
Get your
Hey,
shit
spread
right.
this
Sky
out.
News
Talking
gonna start talking
about.
about us.
Hey, Hound Dog, he didn't have his papers.
Hey,
He don't have his papers.
Well, yeah, but
Got
they
him
were
right
all
there.
false. They're fake news.
What is it?
It don't matter if it's written down and it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It don't matter.
My old sergeant when I was in streetcar, David Bloxy, make sure your shit's in one sock.
Yeah.
Get your shit in one sock, boys.
but anyway, say because of the tariffs, because we're not exporting as much now, and the new generation starting to drink things other than bourbon, they're going to use this. Yeah, they're going to use this time to actually renovate the old distillery, get things up to par on it for the year of those two. So, but production shouldn't slow down, and the aging stuff shouldn't slow down. So, we'll see. But yeah,
Okay,
give it a 4.
That's about what I would give it.
Yes,
tell you what,
not a daily
this-
drinker.
But I got a
This is
theory
it.
on that. I got a theory
What's
on
your
the whole
theory?
thing. It's kind of along what Dobie said. I think that they're using the tariff thing as smoke and mirrors just to cause, who's doing it. And I think that out of the 17 billion barrels of bourbon that is in Kentucky alone, I don't see that being the case. I think that they use that tariff thing as smoke and mirrors so they could take the time, take a year off, and refurbish their main distillery in Claremont, Kentucky.
Because you think about it, how many times, and I maybe we're in a different group, but how many times have we generally go by Jim Beam or Jack Daniels as far as that goes?
None.
Never.
Oh, you asking the
we
4 of
usually
us,
buy
or just
something
in
else.
general?
Yeah, well, in general, but we might be a little different sample group, but still, I mean, I just don't think it's a bottleneck because recently I started seeing, in the last year or so, I started seeing commercials on TV for Jack Daniels. When did Jack Daniels ever have to put a commercial on TV because they were Jack Daniels?
You used to not be able to see any kind of liquor commercials on TV. It was against the law.
Yeah,
Right.
used to NASCAR couldn't have a liquor sponsor.
Yeah.
Or,
But how much do you see Buffalo Trace or any of those on TV? I don't think they need to. I think Jack Daniels and Jim Beam need to because they're losing some of their sales because of these other ones that have gained in popularity.
Jack Daniels is number 1 selling whiskey.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Hound Dog.
No, I just think that I just
Oh, I was right.
I just think Jim Beam is trying to pull the wool over people's eyes by saying it's the Canadian tariffs that's causing them to lose production. I mean, lose money when they all decided to hey, let's shut down, revamp our entire main distillery that produces 7 million barrels a year of that.
Yeah, but surely the Canadians not having any imports from American whiskey's got to hurt some.
If that's true.
It can't hurt. If it's true, they can't hurt. They have to hurt everybody. Jack Daniels, every American bourbon out there.
It's true.
gotta hurt
They're not
them,
just going to pick Jim Beam. They're going to
I
pick
haven't heard anybody
all
else.
American bourbon.
I hadn't
Yeah,
heard
no one
any
else
other
will pitch
bourbon company said, "Oh, we're getting beat up by the tariffs." I hadn't heard that. It's just,
Well, actually,
side
the
note-
article covers that just a tidbit. It basically says Jim Beam, or at least Jim Beam's the only one claiming that not to be hurt by the tariffs.
Claiming
I
to
think-
be hurt, you mean? Claiming
Yes,
to be
claim
hurt.
to be hurt.
Yeah, I
Good
think
gosh,
a portion
boys.
of it, they just don't have the sales they used to, and they're trying to regroup and revamp.
Well, Jim Beam's got me talking all kind of crazy stuff.
and
I would tell you
this:
this.
I can see this happening. I can see them rebuilding their facilities there, and coming up with some other kind of recipe that will probably blow Buffalo Trace out of the damn water. That will probably blow Woodford Reserve out of the water. They're taking that time to regroup and try to come up with something that will sell better than what their sales have been now. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, but don't you think they have a
That's not
certain
a-
What's that,
research
Steve?
and development? Don't you think they have a research and development team already that's doing that?
Probably, but they're just not telling you that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all the distillers have that. They're all trying to come up with new products, new mash
But I
bills and
think
things.
Jim Beam has gotten much further behind, and I think Hound Dog's right. They're going to come out with something. They're using this as a time, using that as a cover
Yeah.
to regroup because they have not had to advance. They've kind of been themselves because they're Jim Beam.
Yeah.
And there's a certain group of people that are going to buy Jim Beam because this is what they're going to get. But I think they're trying to revamp so they can catch up with the rest of the market.
Yep.
But what makes us think they're behind the market?
Well, they're claiming a loss, and nobody else. I haven't heard anybody else claiming any kind of loss.
Correct. Nobody else is shutting down a distillery.
Yeah.
And
Canada,
if Canada wasn't buying whiskey from us, they wouldn't just pick Jim Beam. They'd boycott all.
Oh yeah, they are. They're
There's
boycotting
tariffs
all
on
American
all
whiskey.
Tariffs
Yeah.
on whiskey, right?
But
I heard
too. Even like Buffalo Trace had the flood, and they bounced back.
I literally heard someone. I didn't read an article. It was on the radio talking about this very thing, and they said, and I just barely listened to it because I was thinking about the show. They said that they were shutting down. Someone said because they had overproduced. Now that could be because people are buying less because of the tariffs, like Slow said. I don't know, or people are just buying less and they've overproduced, so they have so much they're just going to take a break and do exactly what you said they were going to do. But the reasoning wasn't. There was no tariffs mentioned. It was just overproduction.
Well, now, right here, it says, I'm just reading the article. It says that the tariffs have resulting in 85% drop in U.S. spirits exports. That just wouldn't be bourbon. That'd be vodka or whatever else we do. Tito's from Texas.
And another thing, too, I'm kind of getting a little sidetracked, but Canada needs to be shut the fuck up because we keep their ass out of trouble. People don't
There goes our one Canadian
because
listener.
us. People don't screw with them because us. Am I wrong?
Canada barely has a military. Yeah, you're right.
Am I wrong, Rock?
They're pretty much our little redheaded stepchildren. Yeah, but
Yeah.
they like to talk shit. But they do it from over there. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't take our bourbon now, but I bet they still take our bourbon barrels because they use our bourbon barrels to make their whiskey in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, there's a good article about this very thing in Forbes magazine. I read it the other day and I just pulled it back up. It says, "Is the world going sober? 850 million wiped off of liquor stock as Jim Beam halts its output." It's a very good article. If y'all want to read it, check it out. It's got some good points and good, interesting things in it on Forbes magazine.
Forbes.
Yep.
Magazine.
And this is a side note. I am going to get a bottle of this Hound Dog and send it to you. I think you're going to like it.
How come Hound Dog gets owned in the Rodney?
He said he thought he would like it. Did you not say that, Hound Dog?
I did. Yeah, I did.
You ever seen him? He drank. He likes everything.
Except
Don't we all?
And Knob Creek.
Don't we all?
You don't like Knob Creek. You just don't like smoked maple.
No. Slow likes it. Slow likes enough Knobs Creek for all of us.
Well, guess who makes Knob Creek? Jim Beam.
Benjamin. Well, there goes our sponsorship.
There's a pattern there. Yeah.
There goes our sponsorship.
I see a pattern forming.
I will say I do like the smoked maple in the small quantities.
Yeah, it's a good dessert drink.
It gets too sweet. But that one rye, whatever we had that one night, that double rye, bourbon
Knob Creek
rye.
rye. Yeah.
Yeah. The one
And
that we
it was
got,
what was it? Half and half rye, half.
It said Knob
Bourbon?
Creek rye on it. Rye.
yeah, it was high. It was a high proof.
Was
Yeah,
that or
why-
not Knob Creek Select?
It was a high rye. It was a high proof too. The one that we all got the same bottle of because it took us a while to get it.
Yeah, I called somebody or did something, and I showed pictures, and it says rye on it. It literally says rye on it.
bourbon
Yeah, it
rye.
does. It's
Bourbon
the-
rye.
with-
The Knob
yeah, when they
Creek
mix the bourbon
rye.
and mix the
There
rye.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they make both Knob Creek, the regular Knob Creek's 9 years, their rye 7 years, and then they done a mixture of the two, married the two
You know that bourbon
for that
bottle,
particular bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
very peppery
Okay.
and just lingered.
Yeah.
All right, man, we're good deal. I'm gonna shut up because I get correct everything I say all night.
Well, there was some
Yeah,
fact
we're gonna have to
keep
fact check your ass all night long now,
Keep it up.
Mr. Producer.
We got 30 more minutes. We'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
And Jim Beam did not halt production. They're still producing bourbon, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, just in the other 3 distilleries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check your fact checks. What I'm gonna do. If y'all want to feel some,
If I'm
feel
wrong,
some
I'll tell you
air.
I'm wrong.
You don't have to. We'll tell you you're wrong.
Even better.
That's never happened before.
Somebody feel the air? I'm looking up something.
Oh, dead air. Not good. So anyway, well, I'll jump in. So this fat bitch right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks
That's
like
the
a
judge,
mud,
right?
looks like a
So
mud
you-
turtle. Yeah. She's
Yeah,
a
you hold a
judge.
picture. Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
And her
This is
dress is
one
not
third.
flattering either. It's a dress that that a really fat chick would wear.
Yeah. It's terrible. I saw the video of this encounter and stuff, so I'm really kind of biased that she's like just that. She's just that person. Anyway, she's the judge who had she's Wisconsin. Okay. She had an immigration case in front of her with an illegal alien. And ICE officers were in the building waiting for him to be done in court. Then they were going to take him into custody. Okay. Well, she heard about it. This is just a little background for everybody, in case you missed it on our episodes way back. She found out about it and came out and confronted the ICE officers, and I saw the video. They're sitting on the bench just waiting for him to they're in the courthouse. And she's out there confronting them, and you see them exchanging words. You couldn't hear audio. And then she went back, and she allowed the attorney and the illegal, after knowing the ICE officers were there waiting for him to take him into custody with the ICE detainer, she said, "Hey, you can take him out the back here, at the back." And they said, and they were asking like a question like, "Where?" And she goes, "I'll show you." And the clerk said, "Well, I can show him." She goes, "No, I'll show him. I'll take the heat." And this was on audio. This was
She got
captured.
the heat.
Yeah, this was captured by the. This was captured
Unemployed.
by the courtroom mics. So she actually helped them go down the back stairwell, and then after he got outside, ICE figured out what was going on, and then a foot chase ensued, and people could have been hurt and so forth like that. Okay, so they actually charged her federally for helping an illegal alien escape, like aiding and abetting.
Good.
Yeah. So, and you're like, and of course I was like, yeah, right. Big deal. Judge got charged. Nothing's going to happen. Right. Fuck. She was indicted on 2 charges, 1 felony and 1 misdemeanor by a grand jury. And then went to court. So she's in a courtroom with a judge, right? And she got convicted of the felony. They didn't convict her on the misdemeanor. She got convicted of a felony.
Good. I mean, rightfully so.
Yeah.
No. Great. But shockingly, holy shit. Like it actually happened.
Yeah.
Like these people are untouchable, usually. Unfucking touchable. A judge, having another person, run in a courtroom where another judge gets convicted. Come on. Right away you smell shit. Like, how's this ever going to be fair? You know what I mean?
Right.
But anyway, she did. She got convicted. And so she's facing 5 to 10 years in prison and all this other stuff. So as a result of that, she didn't get fired, but after everything that's going on with her, and she knows what she is for, because, she got convicted, depending upon what happens with jail time and all that, then she's going to have to go before the board who overlooks judges, right? And explain, and they have to, she just decided to resign.
Yeah, she'll probably lose the right to practice law.
Right.
Yeah.
Lose her license, lose everything. Yeah, she should know better than anybody. She should know better. See, this is the problem, and I'm going to mention it slow just because it has to do with this case. When politics infects your brain, this is what happens.
You don't make the right decision.
We're cops. Yeah, when I'm a cop, I don't let it infect my brain. I just enforce the law. You call balls and strikes. You don't try to change the rules.
Yeah.
All she had to do as a judge.
The rules are black and white.
Yeah, is rule on the immigrant. Let him go outside. Let him get taken into custody by ICE and go about their business. She didn't have to interfere, but she did. She felt she had to because of her political retardedness in her head. Overruled her 25 years on the bench of doing court.
You
It's
can't let
unbelievable.
your personal feelings interfere.
Right. Your
I'll tell you
political
now.
beliefs, nothing.
Go
Right.
by the law. It's very
Case
simple.
point on that is Don Roper and I, Don's a fellow used to be with the Gastonia PD. He and I do a knock and talk, a consent search of a lady's house when we're in vice and narcotics. Basically what it is, if we get a complaint, as a police officer or a vice agent, you'll look at the complaint and you'll start running backgrounds, on the house and the people that live there and see if you find any red flags. If you don't find any red flags at all, we just go knock on the door, consent search. Hey, here we are and this is why we're here. And she says, my son was selling pot, so we kicked him out of the house. Sure, you can come on in. So we come in, and she signs a written consent to form, says, you do not have to let me search your house, and you stop me searching. It's written. So, stop us anytime. She signs that. Yeah. And we search, and we don't find anything. We actually found some pills that didn't belong in the right bottle or something. She said to her husband, told her, it's supposed to be in the right bottle. We didn't charge her with it. Well, the following week, there's a news article, her standing in front of a Gastonia Gazette, the local newspaper, with the American flag flying behind her, arms crossed. Police violate women's rights. She sues us civilly. It goes to trial. And we're sitting there and you go through the whole trial, judge sitting there and doing the judge thing. And the jury leaves, they come back and they find in our favor, in law enforcement's favor, that, we had the right to do what we did, that her lawsuit was,
frivolous, bogus.
Yeah, frivolous, totally frivolous. But afterwards, he excused the judge did not excuse the jurors. That's what I didn't like. But he had a personal opinion about knocking talks. And he looked at the jurors, he said, y'all found in this case the only way you could find, by law, it's the only way you could find this case is for the officers, and that's what you should have done. But then he spends like a 45-minute thing lecturing everybody on knocking talks and how he don't like it, how it shouldn't be done, and how police shouldn't.
And in your mind, were you thinking, who gives a fuck?
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking, okay, the sweat's over now, guys.
Who gives a fuck what you think, Judge? Take your robe off. You probably got a fucking thong underneath it, you fucking you know what I'm saying? Like, who cares?
But my point is, though, he did not let the law, he didn't let his personal bias
True. But
influence the law or anything.
I just feel like a lecture, too, is just ridiculous because...
in front of the jurors.
It's almost
especially in front of the jurors.
He's trying to get his point across for future events.
It doesn't even matter because the law is still the same and you will still be found in favor of the police in the future. What he said doesn't mean anything unless he can get it changed. If you don't like the law, change the fucking law. Don't lecture me on shit. We came in here because we were being sued. We won like we should have. We don't need to hear your shit. We're going to go out and knock and talk the next fucking house, bro.
You're exactly right. But the jurors sitting there, there's 13 jurors sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, did we make a mistake?
Exactly. Right. He's sitting there trying to lay the groundwork for future cases that may become before other judges or become before the public or whoever to say this is jacked up and we shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, but he didn't
look at him and says, well, this judge thinks we shouldn't be doing it. So maybe
you're right. Oh, you're right. But the positive thing is,
set it up for future.
Positive thing is, though, he didn't let his personal bias influence after the verdict,
and that's good for him. Because you know what else? Just real quick, and I'll let you finish. What just happened is there was a case in Minnesota. I'm not going to get into it. A very public case. Jury found person guilty, unanimous. Judge overturned their verdict, found him innocent, and threw the case out. That's bullshit. Because a jury of this person's peers found them guilty through a trial in a courtroom. The judge overruled it.
Exactly right.
The judge overruled it. One person overruled 12 people who found, and just threw it out.
How many times have y'all been to court and the judge make a decision that is bullshit?
Oh, plenty of times.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had a specific case one time. I charged a guy with driving while impaired. The guy drove. And he drove onto the sidewalk. And so I'm like, I was literally getting ready to go eat. But I'm thinking, I need to stop this guy. He's driving on the sidewalk. He's probably drunk. You can't drive on the curb. Long story short, the guy was a dentist. He was friends of the head DA at the time. And the case got delayed, put off, because they said, well, he's friends with the district attorney. We can't try the case. Conflict of interest. So 2 years later, they finally hear the DWI case where the guy drove on the sidewalk and he blew a .12. Finally, a judge hears it. The lawyer asks he objects because there's no probable cause for the case because there's no bad driving and no laws broken. The judge says, well, it's not illegal to drive on the sidewalk, so therefore I'm throwing the case out. Dismissed.
That's funny.
He was personal friends with the district attorney.
It's illegal to drive on the sidewalk.
Well, Ron White does a bit about that very thing. He said he got stopped.
That was a lie. Fact check that motherfucker. You can't
so obvious because I'm like, damn, I really don't want to stop this guy. I'm ready to go meal break. It's
Well,
like
Ron
6:30
White
at night.
does a stand-up bit about that very thing. He said he was profiled and got charged, driving under influence. He said he didn't realize that the police were stopping everybody that drove down that sidewalk that particular night.
Yeah, and so the case got thrown out. But it took like 2 years before they ever threw it out.
Yeah. Judges
So
should be called.
judges show favoritism?
Judges should be called like an umpire, balls and strikes. That's all you
Balls
call
and
it. You don't
strikes.
change.
No,
shit.
you're
don't
right.
change
You
rules.
got to play sheet to play by.
Like the lady justice with the scales, holding up the scales.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Both eyes are blindfolded. Some of these judges,
Right.
one eye's open,
That's
looking
right.
around.
Oh, absolutely.
Or that she got a finger on it
Yeah.
Yeah.
on one side of the other scale.
Yeah.
All right,
can't
speaking
do
one
that.
eye
I
open.
won't say anything about Locke Bell, the DA.
All right. Speaking of one eye open, AI Overview says Jim Beam operates 3 main distilleries in Kentucky. Claremont,
But what does Hound Dog say?
Booker Knowles in Boston, and a smaller one, Freddie B. Knoll Distillery in Claremont as well.
Okay, I stand corrected. Steve was right. I was wrong.
It took me
It's
15 minutes
not
to
hard
find
to do
that.
that. It's not hard to do that at all.
But you never said that last part before. Was you? You said I was.
I said it once. I ain't saying it again. It's recorded for prosperity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, well, let's
Watch
not beat
the-
it to death, okay?
Hey, listen to the podcast. You'll hear it. You'll know that 40 minutes you're
Slow or rewind it a couple times when you're watching the podcast.
He'll be playing it in his sleep.
Yeah.
Steve is right. Steve is right. Steve is right.
I'll be at work tomorrow. Hey guys, listen to this. I record. Listen.
Yeah.
Steve is right.
But they'll overrule it.
He'll send us a text message. I was right, remember?
I tell you, at work, we got a new guy now, so I'm no longer the new guy. He says, he said, the boss man was talking highly about you. So what's your secret? I said, the secret is don't let them expect too much from the get go, and they won't expect too much at all. So that's always my game plan. I got them, they don't expect too much out of me, so I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Lee, hey, Hound Dog.
It's called managing expectations.
Yeah.
You're not going to get too much from me.
That sounds pretty
Have
technical.
50% a day. I just want to manage expectations.
Yeah.
So what is it, Hound Dog? Saving our job?
Yeah. Yep. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Have you heard that story right later?
The one about
Slowly come in and tell us, you're saving your job. Saving your job.
That's because he
Like-
got told that.
the IA guy told him that. Yeah.
Well, Dobie asked me, we go down the hallway, hey, what's going on, Carver? I'm busy saving your job, brother. It is harder than it looks.
It was a full-time job saving people's jobs when I was there. Always have something going on. Hey, did so-and-so do this and that? No, the police.
Hey, I tell you, if you're a police officer or a former police officer, retired police officer listening to this podcast, put in the comments how many times you had to deal with administration and the headaches of administration compared to the road.
And I would tell you this. Slow told me something one time, and okay. Well,
Can you
let
repeat
me
it
not
on
say
there?
this too loud.
It's a family show.
He was right. Okay, he was right. So right after I got promoted to sergeant, Slow tells me, you'll get more backstabbing as a sergeant than ever.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be worse than you, patrolman.
It's a smaller pool.
It's a smaller pool, and he was 100% spot on. Because as soon as you take that step, promotion is like, shit. Everybody wants what you got, and they want to go above you.
What I'll tell you too is that the opening Hound Double D's eyes. When I retired, K-9 sergeant, Dobie Dog, of course, was a shoe-in. Who else could do that job better than Dobie Dog? Done it better than I could ever do. A couple months after he got sergeant over K-9 dealing with the captain, he says, now I understand a lot when you came to K-9 training.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So,
captain.
I've had some good captains, but I had a lot of captains who, when it came to K-9, I had a couple of captains that thought they knew more than they knew, and they didn't know shit about a dog, but they wanted to impose their will when they didn't know anything about it. The best captains I have is like, look, you know about that, go do your thing.
Oh, yeah.
And the same thing as a sergeant. When you're on the road, okay, you're good at this, you're good at that, do your thing, we'll put it all together.
That was Rodnator.
Yeah, delegate that authority, man. Why do I need to talk about K-9 stuff? I got 5 K-9 guys here as experts in this.
Yeah, I use.
I'll go talk to them.
I use an example. Even as sergeant or as a lieutenant, whatever, back in the day, I use SWAT. I use it as a barricaded subject. Guys barricaded in the house. We get there. All right. We set up a perimeter. I look for a SWAT guy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And then I say, hey, SWAT guy, come here. what do we need to do here? Do you need to call a sergeant? Do we need SWAT out here? Can we handle this on our own? Because he's the expert. I'm a captain or lieutenant or whatever I was, and he's just an officer, but he's on SWAT. So I asked the resident expert, which is a SWAT guy. Oh, no, Cat, we get this, man. We got the four corners covered. We can go, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Oh, yeah, I'm going to call my sergeant now. Thank you. You know, it's very simple. Or homicide. I'm talking to the homicide investigator, right? Or the drugs. I'm talking to the vice guy. Like, I don't pretend to know shit. I don't fucking know. The reason I'm a captain is because I test well. You know what I'm saying?
Too often, administration and supervision think that simply because they have higher rank, they know more about the big picture.
Yep.
No, you work and put all the pieces together, and then that's your job, not to know more than everybody about every little subject matter.
I surrounded myself with very smart people.
Oh, yeah. Makes your job easier.
And it made me look good.
No, I agree with that 100%. Yeah.
Very smart way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you did on this podcast?
This is a different story.
Surround yourself with intelligent people.
This is a different story.
Well, that's been blown out of the water. Because we got to have one intelligent person to surround the rest of us.
Somebody AI that answer, because it's probably bullshit.
Well, I can AI that answer. When I first went to Hound Dog, he's the first person to talk about a podcast. Say, Hound Dog, let's start a podcast. He goes, cool, man. What's a podcast?
It's a podcast.
Very true words. Very true words. I didn't know what the hell a podcast was. I'm still.
There's only 6 million of them out there now. We're competing with 6 million podcasters.
I bought the microphone and plugged it up, and here I am. Like, that's as much.
Oh, yeah, man. No, this team was a long time coming.
Signed on every time.
Yeah, which is a chore sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I went through my difficult
before we even start recording. Just getting together.
Hound Dog. Tell them about, remind everybody what we went through to get to this stage. We bought all the wrong equipment. We done mock podcasting, think we were doing the right stuff with the right equipment. We were, year and a half behind because
we bought hundreds of dollars worth of podcasting equipment, thinking we had the right stuff. We had all the wrong stuff.
It looked good.
It looked good. It was professional.
I tell you this.
We had all the wrong stuff.
Kind of backtracking. I remember the first podcast when I was a guest. I was trying to get on and get everything, the phone, and get the right place where I get it. And we stop, and I'm drinking my time into that show. I was fucking lit.
Yeah.
He kept drinking because he kept going around. I was learning.
You should have been in the original Studio 77 back in Gastonia on a podcast night.
Hey, that was good days, man. That was good days.
That were fun. We met Rod there. Rod was on there the first
time. Yeah, Rod was on there.
Uber home.
We got drunk as shit.
Rod there's airport a couple times probably on the.
You drink. You know, when we were in the same room together, we all drank a lot more.
We do.
Oh yeah.
I can see that
because we were all sitting there. You know.
Yeah, it's more personal. You sitting there with your buddies across from each other. You all drink from the same bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Or you get shot in the hand with a BB gun.
Yeah. Man down.
Star Medic.
Well, I tell you that. Can you imagine what these really big productions, what they go through to? Of course, they have people they pay to do all the headache stuff for them. But
it's for people who are on the podcast, it's easy. All the production is done behind the scenes. People with the buttons and the computers and the gadgets, all set up.
Thank you for noticing, Rodnator.
Yeah, you and the chicken are all set up. I appreciate everything you do. You and the rainbow rooster.
That one time, my stuff's messed up. Was it you, Hound Dog, that had to get it out?
Yeah, I did one time. Yeah.
Yeah, I said, hey man, I'll walk you through it. So I'm talking on the phone, walking through it, and afterwards he goes, "That's all there was to it. That's all you do."
Maybe hit a button.
Isn't that what? Hey, isn't that what we?
That's all you do. Hit a button.
Hey, Hound Dog. Isn't that what we said to him when he was a sergeant? That's all you do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, what was that show a little while ago? Slow didn't have control. He said, "You got to do it." I'm like, "Okay." He goes,
oh yeah.
Hit that record button. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that it? Now I'm a producer.
Real hard stuff, man.
Whoa! I can put that on the resume now. I was a producer of.
So you're thinking Slow Rod does earn his pay.
You just didn't tell who you were podcasting with.
Exactly. Keep it short and sweet. I was a producer on a podcast. You were? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was a producer.
Yeah.
Well, on the audio side, we're kind of a pretty big deal. We just can't break through on this video side, maybe because we're not pretty enough.
That was Anchorman, kind of a big deal.
I think it's because your chicken stopped turning.
Yeah, my chicken's not rotisserie over here. It's the rainbow rooster.
It's a rooster, and it's rainbow rooster.
I've got to plug in the little turntable.
Who lives on
he's
Rainbow
not,
Mountain?
He is not rotisserie as we speak.
The chicken's not choky.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I told my story. Who's got one?
Well, Hound Dog, did you want to do a segue into what we talked about prior to going live?
This won't take much time.
Recording?
But we can talk about it now if you want to. The stuff that's
Well, talk about another big deal.
We got another big deal.
You're the big deal.
Are we getting paid?
You're the big deal. Hang on a second.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, this is true. You are big.
Oh, drum roll.
Go.
All right. So I have been invited to be on another podcast as a guest, and it will be on the NCI show, which stands for North Carolina Investigates. Our good friend, and been on this show 3 times already, Jerry Millwood invited me to be on his podcast.
Oh, nice.
They talk about, mostly Bigfoot stuff and Dogman and all that kind of stuff, which is cool. It's interesting. Every time we've had him on here and talked about that, we've liked it. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been good reviews as well.
Yeah. But this time I think this year, they're going to veer off some of the Bigfoot stuff and start talking about just about anything from far as serial killers to missing people and stuff like that. They wanted me to come on to help them discuss I can never pronounce this right. Daltov Pass is a mountainous range in Siberia over in Russia, where in 1959,
we did not know you were a Russian, brother.
Yep. In 1959,
Yes, we need to drink vodka
9
instead.
Russians went on a cross-country ski / camping trip to go across this pass, and they all died. So there's
DRT, dead right there.
Yep. Well, some was dead right there, some was dead over there, some was dead over here, but they were all dead. And it's going to be interesting, man. I was looking at something today on it. There's 75 separate conspiracy theories on what happened. Anything from
Good grief.
military mishap to, believe it or not, a Yeti, and that's not what you drink out of. And indigenous people not liking them trespassing, just all kind of stuff. And I think they're going to cover a multitude of those topics. So that will be.
Yes, there's an excellent documentary on that very thing. I'd watched it probably a year ago.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
What's it called again, Hound Dog?
I can spell it better than I can pronounce it. Maybe Captain Rod Nader will help me out here. It's D.
You didn't come to me for spelling.
Yeah, you're right. I see what you write in the descriptions.
Yeah, Hound Dog's my editor.
It's Dyltolv, Daltov Pass.
Daltov Pass.
Yeah, it happened in 1959, and the Daltov was one of the expeditioners' name. He's the one that headed up the whole thing. So that, it was
I got it pulled up here to help you out, man. It was in the Ural Mountains. URAL Mountains.
Yep.
February, like I said, 1959. Igor the reason it's named the Daltov Pass looks like the guy's Igor's last name.
Yeah, he was the expedition leader.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Yeah. It's very interesting, man. Very interesting.
I'm sorry, Hound Dog. Yeah, just real quick. It says with some of the body, I was going to ask how they died and what condition the bodies were in, but not to get too deep in it. But it says some of the bodies were showing severe injuries, leading to various theories about what happened, including an avalanche or other natural causes. So severe injuries. I wonder, animal injuries, bites and stuff, or broken bones, or you know what I'm saying? Like just I'd like.
Well, some are bare feet, with barefooted,
to go along with Rod Nader says. And Slow says injuries. Some hikers had severe chest and skull fractures, and one was missing their tongue, but there were no signs of a struggle with another person.
Missing your tongue.
There's one
That's
missing.
weird.
One missing both eyes. Both eyes were gone. One
That's
missing
weird.
an eye and a tongue. So,
see that's.
Do you know, Hound Dog? Do you know if there's any kind of documentaries or anything on that?
there is a shit ton of documentaries on on that.
Stop about that
you
double
get,
D.
like you can go like on Netflix.
Go
or something
go on
like that.
Tubi. Go on Tubi and type in
Tubi.
that. Yeah,
Tubi is great.
I
I have this go
I watched
because
one on
Jerry
there
showed me
today.
something on Tubi,
Tubi.
and he's
Yeah.
Jerry turned me on to Tubi. That's the phenomenal. I like Tubi.
Yeah, just go on.
I never
that.
really paid attention to it.
And there's a lot of good documentaries on Tubi. But
And
that
I will see Jerry at the end of the month.
Yeah, but that will be live on YouTube at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. So anybody can tune in, and I think just about every Tuesday and Thursday, they do a live YouTube podcast where you can type in questions and they'll answer them right there on the spot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to tune in, man. They're it's very, very educational, very informative.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a really good job.
I did listen to him the other day on what was that podcast platform you sent out, Hound Dog?
Yard Stream.
Yeah, I listened to that one. That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They brought up some very interesting things on that stuff. I was pretty intrigued on that one.
Yeah, it's good.
I
It's
got to
good
where
for
I'll listen
people.
to that if I'm doing like cardio on a treadmill or something or a rower. I'll sit there and listen to them.
Since they've first talked to me about coming on there and talking about this Delft Off Pass, I started watching everything that I could that they did, that they've put out, just to kind of get a feel of everybody's personality. And I think they do a good job, man, for what they do. I think they do a real good job.
They do a good
Oh
job.
yeah, man. So,
And like I said, I'll see Jerry at the end of the month.
Yeah.
He's going to be in Birmingham.
And the second thing that I've got is, I think I might have spoke about this at one other time, but I think I told everybody that on January the 26th, 8 p.m. on Fox Network, the TV show Extracted is going to premiere season 2. And one of the local guys, I think he lives in Belmont now, Doug Rogers, is going to be on that show with his 2 sons, Dayton and Alec. And Doug is out in the woods. And if you've ever see one of the new trailers for Extracted, Doug is.
yeah, I was gonna say, give a little background for the people that don't know what that is.
Extracted is a reality show where they take people that are not woodsmen or not survivalists or not, don't hardly ever go out into the woods at all. They stick them out in the middle of nowhere, and I think in Vancouver, in Canada. And you all right, Dobie?
Yeah.
We're now opening.
I thought this was part of the show.
We will be
extracting a
interviewing
sick
for
guy.
a 4th podcaster when Dobie kills over here.
Evidently, that bird went in the wrong way.
So they drop people off their teams. This one here is called Doug's team is called Team Doug, and Doug is out in the wilderness trying to survive. They don't give him anything to survive. His sons, who are in a command center with, I can't remember how many teams, maybe 12 or 13, maybe 14 other teams, and each team has one person in the wilderness and 2 people back in the command center. They get to watch live feed of what's going on. What their teammates doing, what's going on. How they're feeling, if they're having a meltdown, a breakdown, or whatever. It films it all. Very interesting. And so Doug's going to be on that. And of course, they can't tell me anything. I've talked to him a couple of times, since I found out that this is happening. And he can't tell me everything they are, but it's tune in January 26th, 8 p.m. on Fox, and check out Team Dougie. And on top of that, when he got off of this, he is now doing his own podcast with a buddy of his. The podcast is called High Top Conversations, available on Spotify. And it's Joe, Doug's friend, and Doug. So it's just the 2 of them. And
So, what's their podcast about?
about nothing. I mean, they've got 3 episodes out. The first one I watched, or listened to rather, because it's not on video yet. First one I listened to is just how they met. The funny story on how they met. The second one I listened to is about them drinking beer. And the third one they got coming up, I haven't listened to it yet, but I probably will when we get off air tonight. And I asked him right before we came on the air tonight if if they were going to be talking about his experience on Extracted, during the season, while the season's going on. He said, yes, every Monday when Extracted is on, either during the show or right after the show, they're going to do a podcast and talk about the behind the scenes kind of stuff, or what what he was thinking, what he was doing, what the whole mindset of it. So that'd be pretty interesting to hear the behind the scenes, that he was going to put out there.
Sure.
So, Hound Dog, how did he get involved in this?
I have no idea. Didn't ask him. I guess he probably sent a video to Fox and said, "Hey, I'm Doug, and I can go live in the woods."
Yeah, I knew nothing about woods.
I live on Rainbow
What's the
Mountain.
prize?
My chicken.
What's the prize?
$250,000.
I was gonna say, it's got to be something to make me go out.
All right, and I think the catch is the people in the studio can either pull them or not, right?
Yes, it's their responsibility to pull them or not. If they get out there and say, "Man, pull me out,"
And we say pull them out of the field and take them out of the game.
Yeah, he said, if I'm like Doug, I don't know if it's happened or not, but Doug say, "Boys, I'm done. I'm out. I'm tapping out. Pull me," and they have the control where they actually do. I'll give them another day or two to think about.
Sitting there eating a burger, drinking a drink. Nah, you can go another day, brother. You all right?
Yeah, because if we're sitting in there and Slow's out there, we can go $250,000. He could hang in there a little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He needs to lose weight anyway. He's got.
Pass me. It's the bourbon. He ain't hanging there all along. And you
Well,
sit there and watch him.
I
Hey,
hate
you
it
can do
for
it slow. Can you talk to the guys here? That'd be good. You can hang in there slow. Get me out here.
You'll be saying that. You're
you
going
can
like,
do it, buddy.
you'll be going like,
give him a bottle of
sissy.
Dobbs Creek.
You'll be like,
Some Dobbs
sissy.
Creek.
Suck
Yeah,
it up,
exactly.
sissy.
But I'm looking forward to watching this show when it comes on the 26th. So and it's a local guy, a Gastonia boy or a Belmont boy.
Yeah, but I hate it for the podcast because I can't see two guys meet that become buddies and decide to do a podcast and drink. That's ludicrous.
Yeah.
But
That's
if
weird.
it's four,
That
it's
would
okay.
never happen in real life. Just
Yeah.
saying.
No,
But
It's
if
only
it's
in the movies,
four-
man.
But if it's four, it's okay.
Yeah, but
Four's good.
the first episode they did, man, I laughed my ass off because the way things went on, it was funny as hell. So that is, again, High Top Conversations with Joe and Bud and Doug, available on Spotify.
The Skasson County's got to be funny.
Yeah.
all right, I'm ready. I'm going to give him a listen to him. Way to work tomorrow.
Sweet.
High top what?
So if you got to go to
Conversations.
work tomorrow, Slow, what time are you getting up?
I get up at 7:30. Out the door at 8 a.m.
Damn. Slow's sleeping past. Slow's not sleeping until 10 o'clock.
Oh, it's terrible, man. I woke up today at 8:15. And we're podcasting on a Sunday night, if it tells you anything. So, yes, Sunday, I can sleep in. 8:15, I'm all wide awake. It's a damn gummit. All right, guys.
He's still on that third shift schedule.
Let's retouch the bourbon. Jim Beam.
Sucks.
Not a daily drinker. It's a Ford. The Jim Beam white label, that is. But it's a 225-year-old recipe, and it tastes like that old.
1042 tastes good. Be taste wise, daily drinker, price wise, just below.
Buffalo
Runner up.
Trace, it is what it is. Red River, I give it an 8. It's a daily drinker. A little high, but then its tax down here is makes it higher. But it's solid. Can't complain. Smooth. Definitely daily drinker.
Good deal, man.
Sweet.
Being an alcoholic in Alabama is not a good idea, is it?
And hats off to my buddy John that I work with at Bull and Barrel. Recommend it. Good choice.
Hey, good deal. Guys, it's been a pleasure. And as always, we are at home. We don't advocate drinking or driving. We're, where we need to be. And so don't drink and drive. Also, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, if on the YouTube side, Rumble side, hit that like button, subscribe button, please. We need the love.
As always, let's drink about it and drink responsibly. All you first responders out there, please make it home safely to your families.
Quick shout out to Mr. Joe Dahl. Just got a promotion.